play Mridanga.
Please throw the arties over.
Yeah, and then we can do the machine congregation. No.
Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivedanta. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivedanta. Shri Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. 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 Radharamana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radharamana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jayam. Jayam Vishnupad. Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Ashtotara Shatashi Shrimada's Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Ashtotara Shatashi Shrimada's Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Prem Sikaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Sham Kund Radha Kund Giri Govardhan ki jai. Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Navadvip Dham ki jai. Ganga Yamuna Mai ki jai. Tulsi Maharani ki jai. Bhakti Devi ki jai. Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Nitai Gauda Premanande Hari Hari Bo. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Pralada Lada Dayine. Hiranyakashipu Vakshaha. Shilatanka Nakalaye. Ito Nisingha Parato Nisingha. Yato Yato Yamita Tane Singha. Bahir Nisingha Hridaye Nisingha. Nara Singha Madim Sharanam Prapade. Tabakara Kamala Bare Nakam Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare. Keshavadrita Nara Hari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare. Singade Bhagavan ki jai. Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. Kapoda Pramanande Hari Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. So you can continue taking darshan. Otherwise, there's also prasadam being served in the Haveli. If you'd like to take some prasadam there. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
This is the most popular form of the Krishna for the Indian communities. We heard about Diwali celebrations. Sitaram. I'm pretty sure they do Diwali celebrations because Kamala Harris. Okay. like some knowledge. It was like, we call it guru parampara, so the knowledge was passed down generation to generation, and it's written down, and so it's kind of like authorized. And thus the divert, so it's authorized, and it's written now, 100 and 300 years ago, the same philosophy, like you have Torah, Old Testament. So they're people who actually do writing, studying, teaching about those. Because the same personalities are just enlarged pictures. So.
What's the same?
Yeah, there's just Srila Prabhupada, who was Bengali. Actually, all the Bengalis except first on the right, he was from Orissa, but basically India. So come from India.
Did they all come here?
No, only Srila Prabhupada. Because those teachers was like, I think Bhaktivedanta teacher of Srila Prabhupada passed away, I think 1922.
Oh, well.
You know, this is 19th century,
Yeah.
so there's no chance to come here.
Very long ago.
I said that this faction movement was founded in 65, but they really didn't take it up in 66. At first it was just New York,
New York is a good place to go.
267 Avenue was the original place of the faction movement. Yeah, this guys, yeah. Actually, the first public chanting of the Lotus faction was on Thompson Park,
Really?
by the tree. I have even bought from that tree because see that from material point of view that any tree in that park is nothing special. But because there was something significant that happened on this tree, for us this tree became almost like holy tree.
Yeah.
So that's why I had somebody broke from it. I have a piece of bark from that tree.
Go back. Go back to Thompson Park.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
26-7 Avenue. And there's a small preaching center now because obviously there's a bigger temple now somewhere else. I've done this before, I don't really know. But this is because it's like a small shop, like open door, one room, nothing else. But this is how it all started. So, right, this is it. I think. The deities they've been worshiped. How days have been worshipped? Like I told you. You see the stables? They in the 6th century they had meals on those tables. You know that we meditate that we sit down the deities, that's why we have peace distributed to the public as a dress food. So we have food in the 6th century. They be dressed twice a day. Morning, this is the morning dress, so this is when colorful, flowers, fresh flowers every day, jewelry and nice embroidery, and fresh flowers, flowers in relation. And evening time we change them into pajamas. That's less of like you know, pajamas. You know, we're not going to wear all the rings, something loose. Yes. So this is how we should make this. And offer the Arab, we call it like the ceremony when you offer the holy auspicious items like, let's say, nice fragrant incense, the fire is in the line, in the water is purity, flowers are fragrant, and chamara, auspicious items. We offer this. Then we blow the couch, we take a little bit of means to cause them, you know, it's like an auspicious sound, chant. And during the festival times we will be more popular. And here is the place when the priests, they look after the deities. So one of my friends, Mila, the two young girls from LA.
From where?
LA.
LA?
Twin sisters.
Yeah.
The 19.
Huh?
19.
Oh, sweet.
The workers, they're helping on the farm.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
They just came. Somebody asked me to show them around.
Yes. Good to see you. Yeah.
Nice to meet
This is my friend Nila. We've been working together for over 30 years.
Wow. Good friend.
All the way from Bristol. English is so bad. It's like Manchester. It's like Manchester City,
Soccer, football fan?
No, I mean,
Come on, he's as well. Every time it's football. Excuse me, it's a football or soccer.
It's football.
Are you
That makes
how
more
can-
sense.
that's about.
No, I'm just seeing it.
Football makes more sense.
We're just kicking with football. And it's
Yeah, the ladies is very good. Men? Yeah.
I don't know. I know that the only thing which I know tonight, that tonight in Cardiff, Wales playing with Poland, and whoever is going to win is going to go to Euros. They have playoffs. So hopefully the Polish going to beat. Hopefully the Polish going to beat up the Welsh.
What's your name?
I'm Alana.
Alana?
Yeah.
Samantha. Oh,
Yeah.
lovely names.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You born there?
Yes.
Were you born in there?
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your work. You're working up there, yeah?
Yeah, we're working in the garden.
Yeah.
They never milk the cow, they milk the goat, but they want to milk the cows.
I used to work on a farm, a city farm. About 30 years ago. A city community farm, you know, where I was first school. And yeah, I milk goats and oats, cleaning out. And I've done a few things, you know.
We all do.
A little bit.
But all part of life, you know. Anyway, if I see you when I'm coming on the road, I'll shout.
Yeah, it's gonna say hi.
Okay. All right, take care.
Take care.
Thanks, Dom.
Yo, Ah, sorry, I have it in my hand. Good, in my hand.
I'm just reminding
It was actually open. It was open. So I left it open. I left it open.
Or outside.
Yeah, they want to go outside, I'll just skip it. It's for fun. Not because Julia she's the fun, because you want to like the rest.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, good enough. Give me sunshine. Give me sunshine.
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna
Thank you. Do you want this back? Or?
No, this is for you. I don't
No, I'll
it's
just,
got a
no,
sample.
I'll
Give
offer
you
it.
a sample.
Yeah, I'll show it. Show the symbol. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh,
You don't want it back?
I need to do the blessing stuff.
No, it's fine. It's all good. Yeah?
Oh, alright.
Yeah. It's fine.
Alright.
That's good enough. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Alright, I'll just do it for you.
No.
That's not
So today we're going to be doing a.
Alright, I'm just gonna do my prayers.
So yeah, we're gonna. You're doing the class. So yeah.
Might be just a minute. When Gora comes on. After it comes on, yeah. But after it finishes, it stays a bit longer.
Oh, instead of the machine it goes.
The Zoom time, yeah. Just a slight adjustment, otherwise it will.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Bits of it, and some of it's based on like when we start speaking, then it will switch to the rest.
Really?
Yeah,
Just based on the time?
Yeah, because it's waiting for someone to start speaking into the mic. Like in the morning class. That's how, if you ever see the live stream in the morning class, it's when they're setting up the mic and stuff, it comes to that holding slide. And then when they start speaking, then it switches.
That's so good. That's very good.
No problem. Relax.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's mad.
I'm so sorry about the about not being there for the kids. I want to
No.
say you and family.
No, it's okay.
Because then when I was on SSP, I was just like, where's the I was just like, why are you singing?
Yeah, that's fine. That's alright.
Went well, yeah?
Yeah.
So you're not doing a regular slot in Oman?
No, so I go every other week to play Maranga, but I don't sing yet. He wants me to start. I just need to I've got the courage to do it. Yeah.
You and Shami,
Shamli, yeah, she will. If I do it, I think she'll do it. But you know, you have to speak and explain the mantra or whatever you say. Because you sing mantra, you don't sing mantra. You sing some other mantra. So, you have to explain the mantra. My mantra already goes in. He sings one, and then someone else sings another mantra, and then he finishes up with my mantra.
Where from?
Speaking.
Oh, you got it.
So, but I need to do it. You know, it would be good for my preaching.
You read the other?
And
Oh, he was
also
there.
confidence and all that.
He was on his way to India.
that's such a mistake. Yeah, it'd still be nice to maybe I could go mid over for you.
That day they have to get another Ronaldo player.
No, it's one day.
Because one was just me or someone else.
You rugby can play with the
Yeah, he can play. Yeah. No, yeah, he can play.
You could go.
In an emergency.
Just two.
yeah.
Just two.
No, but I think they'll normally get KC or
It's serious.
there's three of us. Me, three main ones, and then if all three of us are not available, then they pick like random. Like okay, so me and my I'm out of time. But me, Casey, Farmer, and
It was hard to come by from
there's us three.
And I couldn't
We'll
get
be
it.
the three. Stay.
So no, it's fine. But next
So
time.
he goes a few times. He's been a couple of times.
Yeah, but where is it?
Yeah.
Next time.
Us three, I'm just committed one.
Oh, he has got it.
We have committed for the last couple of years.
I hope you cut it. So if you want that,
Well, we're driving to Germany
you
on
don't that,
Thursday.
you don't need it. I mean, that's.
Crocodile is a retreat. So you know this SSP car we got? 7 seater, so we're taking that. 7 of us going.
But just go through it next
Yeah,
time.
road trip.
Yeah?
I was like, oh, getting this might have taken a while. As a retreat, used to retreat, get some session in March. He's even up right now. Of course, his name. I know. Well, we're going for Sunday after. But of course again, because he came from my class.
When did you get class?
When did you get class? In October.
Okay, I'm going to search it up on Google, YouTube.
And then I've only given that one class, and then I gave one in Cambridge. I've given 2 classes to the congregation. That was big. It was like 30.
Haribo. I even prepared your glasses out again. Okay. Are you getting that? You can offer to me. You can.
Okay, I don't know if I want this. Okay. This is a bit too big. Okay. Hare Krishna. So, Hare Krishna, everyone. Girivaradhari Yashodhanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodhanandana Braja Janaranjana
Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Giri Varadhari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Giri Varadhari Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo, bolo. Bolo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda, Shri Radhe. Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman, Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Shri Shri Radha Gokulananda ki, Shri Shri Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So today we are reading from Bhagavad Gita chapter 8 entitled Attaining the Supreme, and it's text 1. So I will repeat, I'll say the verse and then you can repeat, and then we'll go through the synonyms, translation and purport, and then we'll have a discussion. Arjun Uvacha Kim Tad Brahma Kim Adhyatmam Kim Karma Purushottama Adi Bhutam Cha Kim Proktam Adi Devam Kim Uchyate Kim Tad Brahma Kim Adhyatmam Kim Karma Purushottama Adi Bhutam Cha Kim Proktam Adi Devam Kim Uchyate Kim Tad Brahma Kim Adhyatmam Kim Karma Purushottamam Adi Bhutam Cha Kim Proktam Adi Devam Kim Uchyate. Would anyone like to have a go? Arjuna Vacha Kim Tad Brahma Kim Adhyatmam Arjuna Vacha Kim Tad Brahma Kim Adhyatmam Karma Purushottama Adi Bhuta Cha Kim Proktam Adi Devam Kim Uchyate. Arjuna Vacha Kim Tad Brahma Kim Adhyatmam Kim Karma Purushottama Adi Bhutam Cha Kim Proktam Adi Devam Kim Uchyate. Word for word. Arjuna Uvacha. Arjun said, Kim, what? Tat, that. Brahma, Brahman. Kim, what? Adhyatmam, the self. Kim, what? Karma, fruit of activities. Purusha Uttama, O Supreme Person. Adibhutam, the material manifestation. Cha, and. Kim, what? Proktam is called. Adidevam, the demigods. Kim, what? Uchyate is called. Wow, we got through that. Hare Krishna. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada ki. Arjuna inquired, O my Lord, O Supreme Person, what is Brahman? What is the Self? What are the fruit of activities? What is this material manifestation? And what are the demigods? Please explain this to me. Purport. In this chapter, Lord Krishna answers different questions from Arjuna, beginning with what is Brahman. The Lord also explains karma, fruit of activities, devotional service, and yoga principles, and devotional service in its pure form. The Srimad Bhagavatam explains that the Supreme Absolute Truth is known as Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. In addition, the living entity, the individual soul, is also called Brahman. Arjuna also inquires about Atma, which refers to body, soul, and mind. According to the Vedic dictionary, Atma refers to the mind, soul, body, and senses also. Arjuna has addressed the Supreme Lord as Purushottama, Supreme Person, which means that he was putting these questions not simply to a friend, but to the Supreme Person, knowing him to be the Supreme Authority, able to give definitive answers. Srila Prabhupada ki. Om Jnana Timrandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadandikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Sha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatham Itam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Sha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vansha Kalpa Turubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jay, everyone's very enthusiastic today. Including me. So just to repeat, I'll just repeat the verse again. Arjuna inquired, O my Lord, O Supreme Person, what is Brahman? What is the Self? What are the fruit of activities? What is this material manifestation? And what are the demigods? Please explain this to me. So just to give some context, the Bhagavad Gita is a 5,000-year-old wisdom text. It's a conversation between Arjuna and Krishna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. And Arjuna was in a great dilemma. He didn't want to fight this war against his cousins, his friends, his family members. So he was in a great dilemma. He threw down his bow. He fell down. He was a complete mess, and he didn't want to fight. And so he asked Krishna for instructions, and slowly through the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna was instructing Arjuna and giving him knowledge about the Supreme. So the Bhagavad Gita is ultimately teaching us the science of knowing and serving Krishna. And so Krishna first of all goes through all the different ways of connecting with him, but then he ultimately explains that the best way of connecting with him is through Bhakti Yoga. And so if we look at the Bhagavad Gita just in terms of structurally, it's split into 3 sections. Everyone, most of you know this. It's split into 3 sections, each 6 chapters each. And so the middle 6 chapters is just detailing the process of Bhakti Yoga. And so at the end of chapter 6, Krishna, after going through all the different processes, he goes through Karma Yoga, he goes through Jnana Yoga, Dhyana Yoga. At the end of chapter 6, he says, Yoginam api sarvesham madgatena antaratmana shadavan bhajate yomam same yukta tamo mataha. He says that of all the yogis, the one with great faith who always abides in me, thinks of me within himself, and renders transcendental loving service to me, he is most intimately united with me in yoga and is highest of all. That is my opinion. So Krishna, at the end of chapter 6, is ultimately saying, Bhakti Yoga is the best means of connecting with me. And so then, fast forward to today's verse. So then the next chapters after chapter 6, chapter 7 to chapter 12 is then going deeper into Bhakti Yoga. So then fast forward to chapter 8 and today's verse, attaining the Supreme, verse 1. Arjuna is asking all these questions based off what Krishna spoke in chapter 7. And so he also asked the questions in text 2 as well. And altogether he asks 8 questions. So in this, Arjuna is actually showing us the process of devotional service. She's showing us that we need to ask the important questions in life, that we shouldn't just kind of float by in life. We should contemplate what the goal of life is, and we should contemplate how to get there. So he's asking the most important questions in life. Most people, they kind of go to school, they get an education, they get a good job, get a mortgage, a house, and have some kids, and then that cycle starts again, and they don't think about the important things in life. There's a great philosopher, a poet, Charles Bukowski. He said, "People are strange. They are constantly angered by trivial things, but on major matters like totally wasting their lives, they hardly seem to notice." So they don't think about who they are or where they are from or where they're going or what the goal of life is, what the destination is, or by what means do I get there. They're just kind of consumed in the mundane. And even some people, they do come to the temple, but they haven't developed a relationship with Krishna. They just kind of come, and it's more of a mechanical thing. Even some people have weddings here at the Sri Krishna Haveli, but how have you deepened your relationship with Krishna? You come to the temple once a week, but then you go back to your normal life. Prabhupada used to often give the example of kind of Christians that would go to church after a week of sinning and then confess their sins and then go back to that life of sin again. And so therefore they just haven't realized the goal of life. So Krishna is answering all of Arjuna's questions. Krishna is answering all of our questions. So it's for our benefit that we read this book, that we read this question and answer, and so that we understand this goal of life. So Arjuna asks 8 questions at the start of this chapter, and doubting is actually just a normal function of the intelligence, and so at no point does Krishna reprimand Arjuna for asking questions. That's actually the process that Krishna gives to Arjuna. He says, Tadvadi pranipatena pariprashanena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattva darshina. He says, just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master, inquiring from him submissively. So Krishna is saying that you should inquire, you should ask questions. So we should inquire submissively. So Krishna in this way is encouraging Arjun to ask questions. And so Arjun in chapter 8, he asked these 8 questions. What is Brahman? What is the self? What are fruitive activities? What are fruitive activities? What is this material manifestation? What are the demigods? And then in text 2, who is the Lord of sacrifice? And how does he live in the body? And how can those engaged in devotional service know you at the time of death? So he's asking all these questions on different spiritual concepts. And then over the course of the next few verses, Krishna immediately answers the first 7 questions. But then the last question, he answers over the course of the chapter. And that question is, how can one attain a spiritual destination at the time of death? And that's an important question that we should all be asking ourselves. It's a sign of wisdom, it's a sign of spiritual maturity if one takes time to contemplate their death. The Stoics have a saying, memento mori, which means remember you must die. One time on book distribution, when I was just trying to stop people, I saw someone had a tattoo, memento mori, and he said to me that he tries to read this every day, and in that way he can make the most of his day. So we must remember that we're going to die. Even in Latin American culture, during like special festivals, they would hang skulls in their houses, just as a reminder that death is coming. Is coming for everyone. Yogis in India also, they meditate on kind of the banks of the Ganges, and on the banks of the Ganges, Varanasi is one famous place. They have open pyre funerals that are being conducted, and so it's just they're constantly reminding themselves of this fact, of this unavoidable reality. So like this, we should always remember our death. No doubt it's an uncomfortable reality. Nobody wants to hear of it, but everyone has to face it. So therefore Krishna, he says in the Gita, Janma mrityu jara vyadi dukkha doshana darshanam. So if I was to tell you like, you should all come to the temple and take darshan, then you would think, yeah, of course, let's go take darshan of Radha Gokulananda. That's definitely a darshan. That's definitely a vision that we should all be having. But simultaneously, Krishna says, Janma mrityu jara vyadi dukkha doshanu darshanam. He says that you should also be taking another type of darshan, which is the perception of evil, the evil of birth, death, old age, and disease. The devotee is constantly seeing these things around them. They're having that vision every day that this world is completely destructive, that this world is volatile, and that at any moment this world can change in an instant. So they're perceiving this fact that there's the evil of birth, death, old age, and disease. Yeah, very morbid, but it's the truth. Every year, the Collins Dictionary, they choose select a word of the year, and in 2022 the word of the year was perma-crisis, which means permanent crisis, an extended period of instability, insecurity, resulting from a series of catastrophic events. And that was in 2022, but this is Kali Yuga, so things are only getting worse. So imagine what the word is going to be for 2024. And so, but the thing is, Krishna already said this 5,000 years ago. He said, Mam upetya purnar janma dukhalayam ashashvatam napnuvanti mahatmana samshidim paramam gataha. Dukhalayam ashashvatam. He says, never return to this temporary world which is full of miseries. So Krishna has already rubber stamped this world. He's already taken his hot iron rod and stamped this world, and he's branded it as a complete dukhalayam, a complete place of misery. So Collins Dictionary, they might have called it a perma-crisis, but Krishna has already said dukhalayam. And so it doesn't matter what we do, what arrangement you make, or what security you create, everyone without discrimination will be ejected from their position. They're going to face death. And so Krishna is therefore in the Bhagavad Gita, he's waking us up to this unavoidable reality. So many people are trying to change their situation. They're trying to. I've seen like people are making kind of these underground bunkers, and they're trying to avoid death. They're trying to try all these beauty products and so many different things to avoid the unavoidable. They say, even if we move into a better cell, we're still in prison. So janma mrityu jara vyadi dukkha doshna darshanam. And so the spiritualists, the wise among us, they realize, okay, that this place is a place of misery, so I don't want to be here. We belong somewhere else. And so then Krishna is answering Arjun's questions over the next few verses, and then he says a famous verse, Antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram ya prayati samadbhavam yati nastyatra samshayaha. He says, whoever at the end of their life quits his body remembering me alone at once attains my nature, and of this there is no doubt. So remembering Krishna alone at once attains his nature. So anyone who leaves their body in Krishna consciousness is at once transferred to the transcendental abode of the Lord. But remembrance is so difficult, right? It's a problem that we all have on a daily basis because the mind is so distracted. Prabhupada also mentions this in chapter 6. He says that one who is not self-controlled and whose mind is not undisturbed cannot practice meditation. It's pretty much impossible. And so every year they do studies on kind of cognitive function, on how people's character is changing, and how their health is improving. In 2023 they did a famous study. And this famous study kind of revealed a lot, but probably most people already know this. I want you to take a guess. What do you guys think the average attention span of the human is? Okay, you guys have attended. Okay, very good. Yeah, so the average attention span of a human is 8.25 seconds, which is 4.25 seconds less than the year 2000. But the attention span of a goldfish is 9 seconds. So the goldfish has got the human beat. So we're living in the age of distraction. On average, a human picks up their phone 1,500 times every week. So that's once every 6 minutes. The phone takes up an average of 3 hours and 16 minutes of someone's day. And you know how much data everyone's being bombarded with every day? It's 70 gigs of data. So that's whether that's billboards or social media or people around you. We're taking in so much data, we're being completely overwhelmed. So we're living in an age of distraction. And the King's College study said that for most people, when they're distracted, the IQ drops by 15 points. And when someone's IQ drops by 15 points, that's basically the equivalent of an adult becoming a child. So we're in real trouble, guys. I'm sorry to say. This is going to be this. And so it's difficult for us. It's difficult for people to just sit and listen, to sit and concentrate and sit and focus. And that's why Arjun says to Krishna, Chanchalam himana Krishna pramati balavad ridam. He says this mind is very restless, it's very turbulent, it's very obstinate, and it's very strong. And to conquer it is going to be very, very difficult. But then Krishna kind of pacifies Arjun. He says, Asamshayam mahabaho mano durnigram chalam abhyasena tukonteya vairagyena chagriyate. He says, O mighty armed son of Kunti, it is undoubtedly very difficult to curb the restless mind, but it's possible by suitable practice and by detachment. So Krishna accepts Arjun's point. He says, yes, it's very difficult to control the mind. It's very difficult. But at the same time, we can do it by suitable practice and detachment. And what is that suitable practice, you might ask? Well, Mahaprabhu has come. He's given us the best practice, which is the chanting of the holy names. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Fired up. You guys are going back to Godhead. Karen especially. Maybe. I didn't say it. So we have to chant this. We have to chant this Maha Mantra. We have to train our mind to always think of Krishna. And when we read Shastra, then we train our minds. We develop an understanding of Krishna. We develop an affection for Him. When we associate with the devotees, when we engage in devotional service, we develop saintly qualities and we remove all our bad ones. So it becomes easier to remember Krishna at the time of death. So everything is there. We just have to take to the process. Now, if we look at, there's an interesting personality in the Mahabharata. If we look at this Dhritarashtra, he's a very interesting character when we think about making the most of our time. So Dhritarashtra, at every single point in his life, he was given very good instruction, right? When Duryodhana was born, when all his sons were born, he was given, even at that point, he was given good instruction. They said to him, one child can be sacrificed for the betterment of a family. One family can be sacrificed for the betterment of the village, and one village can be sacrificed for the country, and one country can be sacrificed for the entire empire. So they said, ditch this son, ditch Duryodhana, he's going to be trouble. But then Dhritarashtra didn't listen. So at that point, right at the beginning, Dhritarashtra was given good instruction, but he did not pay heed. And then later on, Shakuni came on the scene, and Shakuni was also giving him so many ideas about annihilating the Pandavas. But at that time also, Dhritarashtra was given good instruction. He said, don't do this. The Pandavas are very righteous. They're rightful heirs to the throne, and so you shouldn't have such high ambitions for your sons. But then again, he didn't listen. And so later on, if we look at the Mahabharata, when the Pandavas came back from the exile, they were due their kingdom. They were rightfully due their kingdom. But even at that time, the Kauravas mistreated them. And then again, Dhritarashtra was given a good advice about what they deserve, but he didn't listen. Then again, Krishna came before the war as Shantidutta. He said just before the war, Krishna gave him good instruction. But again, Dhritarashtra did not pay heed, and he went ahead with the war. And in the final moment, he said that after Dhritarashtra, the war was done, and Dhritarashtra was in the palace. He was in the palace for 35 years. The Pandavas were kind of looking after him for 35 years. Can you imagine having waged war with these Pandavas, trying to kill them so many times, doing so many wrong things, and the Pandavas looked after him for 35 years. And so he was living in this palace, and Vidur heard about Dhritarashtra, and he returned back to give him one final instruction. And we all know, I think we may have heard of Vidur's very heavy speech. I think we all love a heavy class. So this was when some sannyasis, they come and they give they give us a heavy class. So Vidur, he gave his heavy class, and he came back and he said, you've lost all your family members, you've lost your brother, you've lost your sons, so many people have been lost, and you've lost your health, your eyesight is going, you're coughing up mucus, your memory is going, your liver is basically diseased, all your physical capacities are being annihilated, you've lost everything, you've lost your honor, you've become like a dog. Heavy. Vidur says, Tasyapi tava dehoyam kripnasya jijivashoho. He says, despite your unwillingness to die and your desire to live, even at the cost of your honor and prestige, your miserly body will certainly dwindle and deteriorate like an old garment. He says, you've become like a dog in the house of an enemy, and they're feeding you scraps. You've lost your family members, you've lost everything. So, and you're even now losing your time. So get out whilst you still have the time. And you still have a few moments left. Make the most of it. And so this is fascinating, because Dhritarashtra, for all of his life, he completely missed the point of the instructions. But at the final moment, Vidur came and he really pounded him. They say the words of a devotee are the heart of a devotee is like butter, but his words are like a knife. but the words of the heart of a politician is very sharp, but his heart is the words of a politician are very soft, but the heart is very sharp. So Vidura's words were very sharp, but his heart was soft. But in that way, he cut down Dhritarashtra's kind of attachments, and right at the end, Dhritarashtra, the penny dropped. He left the kingdom. He said, "Oh my God, I need to get out of here." And in the middle of the night, he just left without telling anyone. So this is a very, very important a lesson for us, that we shouldn't just kind of let the instructions go in one ear and out the other. That we shouldn't just leave things to the last moment. Or that when I'm retired, I'll think about Krishna. Or once my children are settled, I'll think about Krishna. Or once I've earned enough money. Or once I get some more time. That we should take the opportunity now. That death is coming. And life's final exam is coming. And we have to be prepared for it. So we have the process. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come. And he's given us the process. It's a very simple process to associate with the devotees and constantly chant Hare Krishna. And by doing this, we can purify ourselves, and then we can hope that at the end of our lives, the antakale chamamevam smaran muktva kalevaram, that we can remember Krishna at the time of death. So that was a few points I wanted to say. It was maybe a bit morbid. But it's a reality check. It's also I was also kind of saying this for my sake, because I often waste my time doing nonsense things, and I don't make the most of my time. So it's good to hear some sharp words from time to time. So yeah, maybe we can have some discussion. We have a few minutes left. We can have some questions and some comments even. Kiran Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Do you want to grab the mic, maybe? Okay. I'll repeat the question. Yeah, so the process is there, that we first of all we're reading the Shastra, that by reading we develop an understanding of who Krishna is. We want to go to Krishna, but if we don't know who he is, how can we have hope? So we have to understand who he is. How does he interact with his devotees? What is the spiritual abode like? How does he behave? What is his pastimes? And in that way we develop an affection for him. So we first read about him, and then we chant his names, that every day we meditate on him, that we ask to be engaged in his service. And then we associate with the devotees. By associating with the devotees, we see how we see the saintly qualities, and we try and imbibe those qualities within ourselves. So, yeah, the process is there. That we just follow the Shastra, we follow the guidance of the devotees, and we always chant Hare Krishna. Maya Marnava.
How do we not exploit the concept of yukta vairagya? So that means that ultimately, as you were talking about distractions, especially our phone and so on, but simultaneously these objects we can be using for service. So when do we draw the fine line here when we realize that actually what we're using is becoming more distractive rather than service, and how do we avoid that? What practical tips can you give?
Well, in terms of my phone, I can just in terms of practical tips. For my phone, I just keep everything. I've muted all the accounts. I've set time limits. I've set blockers. Everything. So there's a lot of practical things you can do in your life that you can avoid certain things. But ultimately, as you say, we need to learn to use these tools for the service of Krishna. And so we develop that by, first of all, understanding what the higher purpose of life is, that we're not distracted and overly consumed, that we actually we develop an awareness first. Most people are not even aware that they're distracted, or they're consuming time on their phone, or wasting their hours, or things like this. We're just kind of letting time pass. So first we have to come to an awareness, and we do that by having devotees around us that keep us accountable. They call us out. We submit to our spiritual master. They can call us out. They'll correct our behavior, and that way we develop a higher understanding. And slowly, it's a process. It's definitely a hard one. Maybe some other devotees have some recommendations about how we can kind of use these tools. for the service of the Lord without kind of getting consumed in them. Maybe not. Abe? Sorry, I hope that helped. Okay. Abe had a question? Okay.
So, Arjun's asking what is the self, what fruitful activities, and I'm just wondering, was it in the whole of chapter 2 talking about the self, and Krishna explained in the whole of chapter 2 our identity in this world, so I'm just wondering why Arjuna would be asking it again.
So, from what I recall, okay, I don't want to. I actually don't know the answer to this. I'm going to be honest. I know that these questions are based off what Krishna said in chapter 7. So, and what also, I'll have to get back to you on this one. I'm sorry. Maybe David has an answer. Mm.
Just going back to the point about developing awareness about that we need to change.
Yeah.
So how can we do that? Like if we don't know that we need to change, how can we come to that state of knowing that we need to change? What would you recommend for anything?
I mean, why would you don't know? We don't know that we don't. We don't.
That's why we don't change. That's because we think we don't need to change.
Yeah. Therefore, we read Srimad Bhagavatam and we read Bhagavad Gita and we understand. Okay, that and we read. Okay, what are the 26 qualities of a devotee? How and then we understand that to attain this goal, I need. These are the qualifications. Krishna says, Bhaktosi Saka. What's the verse? Let me find it. He says, where is it? Saevayam mayatedya yoga prokta puratanaha bhaktosi me saka cheti rahasyam hi etad uttamam. He says that this science is being repeated to you because you are my devotee as well as my friend. So that's the qualification of someone who wants to who progress in this spiritual pathway, is that they need to be a devotee as well as a friend of the Lord. So when we read the Bhagavad Gita, we read the Srimad Bhagavatam, we understand the qualities of someone who wants to attain knowledge, who wants to attain the goal. And in that way, we can understand. But then also, as I said, we have accountability. We have the devotees around us that can call us out. Because as you said, we may not be aware of our kind of faults, our different kind of things that we're going through. And then we have our spiritual master as well that can correct us. Yeah, like that. Another question?
Yeah, so in today's morning class,
Mukunda Prasad.
he mentioned a lot about opening our hearts to devotees, opening our hearts to spiritual masters. Just wanted to know, I didn't get to ask him, so I was wondering if you had any, because it's quite related to devotee association and like that. So I was wondering if you had any, what does it mean to open heart, like open?
Well, the first thing that comes to my mind is the 6 loving exchanges given by Srila Rupa Goswami, that we're exchanging gifts amongst each other, that we're exchanging prasadam, and then the one I would say the most important is then revealing our mind and confiding in one another, because in that way we develop a bond, we develop a trust, and we can really call to the devotees to help us. So that's a way to open our hearts. Yeah, that's always helped me. Maybe the other devotees have some.
Yeah, but the spiritual master, so in a session when I was in a class, was saying that Krishna is the medium between the disciple and the spiritual master, and therefore, because he's the divine medium, if we pray to Krishna, um, praying to Krishna is also a way to communicate with the spiritual master. So in sincere prayer to Krishna, we're also communicating openly with the spiritual master. If we're honest with the Lord.
Okay.
So because of course the spiritual master is not always available, and therefore when you open yourself to the Lord, because he's that divine medium, that communication is also with the spiritual master.
Right. So kind of communicating with Krishna, praying to Krishna.
Vasananda Prabhupada.
Just kind of connecting with everything that you guys said. That, for example, praying, like, how do we know what is the proper mood in prayer? Because as we begin in Krishna consciousness, we mentioned this morning, for example, we need to have a relationship with Krishna. Not that just we said that we can be kind of free. But in our early stages, we may commit offenses, we may not know how to behave around devotees, how to behave around people. And in that sense, therefore, how does one connect and develop a relationship, even though like we inclined to commit so many like offenses?
Maybe some other devotees have some. David.
I would say that to open our heart as well, that it all begins with sincerity. So when we're sincere as a basis, then naturally that's being open-hearted.
Yeah, Session Maharaj also has this seminar on the art of transformation, and the first step to transformation in any quality that we, in any minorities that we have, is honesty and reflecting on it, and really, and it takes humility, but really looking at ourselves and seeing, okay, now this problem is, it's fine, we're in this world because we have issues, we have anarchas. So if we're honest with it, then that's the first step to transformation, and the next step is then inquiring how we can then, or praying how we can get rid of those anarchas. But the first step is honesty, and really checking ourselves, seeing these anarchas.
One thing that Sachinanda Maharaj gave us a tip. He gave this kind of thing, Isha, that I stands for intention, S stands for sincerity, and then A stands for attention. That first, when we begin our meditation, we begin our prayer, we begin our japa, that we set an intention. What is the goal of our practice? That we want to develop a relationship with Krishna, and then as you say that, okay, in the early stages we may not know what that is, but then secondly is then being sincere, that acknowledging our shortcomings, that I am trying inattentively, that I don't know what I'm sometimes praying for. But then by being sincere and actually approaching Krishna in this mood, Krishna then will empower us. Krishna will give us that realization, and then attention, that we try as much as possible to have that attention when we chant. But these are some practical tips.
I just wanted to also add, like, regarding your question, why is Arjuna asking the same questions over again? Because, like you said, in Kali Yuga we have like such a short attention span that Krishna is kind of predicting that we need to hear things over and over again. So therefore, Arjuna is kind of asking the same questions for our benefit. Because if you said it once, we may not get it, so we need to hear it multiple times.
Yeah. Perfect. Any more questions, comments?
No question, but just kind of elaborating on that. It's like reading the Bhagavad Gita also. Sometimes you may read the same verses, but there's so much more to learn from. So sometimes you have to ask the same question a few more times to understand the depth of the notion. That was
Okay. So I think we'll conclude there. Just to finish off, I just wanted to say that yes, it was quite an intense kind of what I discussed was quite intense, maybe a bit morbid, but it's important that we remind ourselves of this. As I said again, memento mori, remember you must die. That develops urgency, and we have the best example. We have Srila Prabhupada, that he was in Vrindavan, even still trying to translate so many books on the bed, and still every moment he wanted to experience Krishna, and even he wanted to go on a parikram. Lokanath Maharaj came back from doing parikram on a bullock cart, and Prabhupada heard about that, and Prabhupada also wanted to do that, but obviously Prabhupada's condition was not. Prayojan Prabhu gave this story this morning, but Prabhupada was not in a fit condition to do so, but he had so much desire and so much longing to kind of see Krishna and be with Krishna, that up until the last moment he was completely absorbed and completely pure, and we should be grateful. We should be kind of see how lucky we are that we're staying at the Bhaktivedanta Manor, because Prabhupada I was reading Srila Prabhupada Lilamrit, and I just want to read a little section of Prabhupada Lilamrit where he glorifies the Bhaktivedanta Manor and how lucky we are. It says, when Prabhupada came to the temple in the morning, all the devotees were able to be with him. Prabhupada said, devotees here are all like Vaikuntha men, good looking and nice dressing. Gokulananda is so beautiful. Gokulananda is so beautiful. I shall be glad to die in that condition, amongst the devotees and seeing Gokulananda. Shri Shri Radha Gokulananda ki, Shri Shri Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki, Vanchakalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu. So we'll be having Gaura Arti shortly in the next 2 to 3 minutes, so please stay for that. Someone will lead the kirtan and Haribol.
I can do it. I think, yeah, it's fine. Do you want to sing? Do you want to sing?
Shri Shri Radha Gokulananda Bhagwan ki, Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Kiva Jayo Jayo Gaura Chande Arati Ka Shobha Kiva Jayo Jaya Gaura Chande Arati Ka Shobha Dana Vitatavane Jagamana Lobha Dana Vitatavane Jagamana Lobha Dakhine Nitai Chandame Gadadhara Dakhine Nitai Chandame Gadadhara Nikate Advaita Shrini Vasa Chatradhara Nikate Advaita Shrini Vasa Chatradhara Ache Gaura Chande Ratna Simhasane Boshi Ache Gaura Chan Ratna Simhasane Arati Korena Brahma Adi Devagane Arati Korena Brahma Adi Devagane Nara Hari Adi Kori Chamara Dhulaya Nara Hari Adi Kori Chamara Dhulaya Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Ghoshadigaya Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Ghoshadigaya Shankha baje ghanta baje baje karatala Shankha baje ghanta baje baje karatala Madhura mridanga bhaje Paramarasala Madhura mridanga bhaje Paramarasala Shankha baje ghanta baje Madhur 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 baje Shankha baje ghanta baje Madhur 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 baje Shankha baje ghanta baje Madhur 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 baje Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Bahu Koti Chandrajini Vadana Ujwala Bahu Koti Chandrajini Vadana Ujvala Deshe Banamala Kore Jhalamala Gala Deshe Banamala Kore Jhalamala Shiva Shuka Narada Preme Gada Gada Shiva Shuka Narada Preme Gada Gada Bhakti Vinoda Dekhe Gaurara Sampada Bhakti Vinoda Dekhe Gaurara Sampada Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Arati Ka Shobha Shiva Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Arati Ka Shobha Gaurange Arati Shobha Jaga Janamana Lobha Shobha Jaga Janamana Lobha Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine
Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhaktivedanta Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhaktivedanta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Premanande.
Pada Paramahamsa Parivakacharya Sutara Satashi Shrimad His Divine Grace Sisi Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnu Pada Paramahamsa Parivakacharya Sutara Satashi Shrimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Se Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashari Gora Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopina Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai, Mayapur Dham Ki Jai, Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai, Yamuna Mai Ki Jai, Ganga Mai Ki Jai, Tulasi Devi Ki Jai, Bhakti Devi Ki Jai, Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai, Gaura Premanande. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees.
Hare Krishna. So now we'll conclude the Aarti ceremony with the nourishing of their prayers for protection.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Hara Dara Dadaine. Hiranyakashipur Vaksha. Hiranyakashipur Vaksha. Oshiratanka Nakaraye. Shiratanka Nakaraye. Ito Nishinga Parato Nishingo. Ito Ito Nishinga Parato Nishingo. Yato Yato Yamitato Nishinga. Yato Yamitato Nishinga. Bari Nishingo Ridae Nishingo. Bari Nishingo Ridae Nishingo. Nishimamadi Valanam Prapade. Avakara Kamara Varena Kabutashinga. Garita Hiranyakashipu Tanuvinga. Kesharita Narhari Rupa Jai Jagadishare. Jai Jagadishare. Jai Jagadishare. Avakara Kamara Nishingade Jayo, Nishingade Jayo, Nishingade. Jayo Pradhan Maharaj, Jayo Pradhan Maharaj, Jayo Pradhan Maharaj, Jayo Pradhan Maharaj.
Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Shira Prabhupada. Shira Prabhupada. Shri Nishingadev Bhagavan ki jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai, Gaura Premanand. Now, if you like, they are serving some prasadam outside, just in the reception. So, if you like, you can just go.
I never heard that.
I was like,
Gideon, you didn't do the Hare Krishna.
Yeah.